Hello friend, and welcome or welcome back. Today I want to talk about lists. Lists, so hard to say, that you can make to help you organize your life better. Now, there are so many lists that you can make, and I'm not going to mention all of them because on my channel I talk about simplicity and minimizing, so I don't want to go into this long list. But if you have different lists that I don't mention in this video that you think should be added to this conversation, let us know. But these are just the things that I like to make lists of at the beginning generally of every month, just to help me stay organized, to keep my priorities straight, to help me make sure that my goals are being met or set and met. First, let's talk about why you would even want to do this, why you would want to make lists in the first place. But like I mentioned a minute ago, it really does help you prioritize. And I feel like there's a lot to writing something down. It makes it more concrete, it makes it more official, and I just think that as people, we tend to accomplish things more often if they're written down. It also helps you stay on task. Keep appointments, not miss bills, which I recently did because I had not written it down. It really just helps you keep everything prioritized in your memory as well, which I think is super helpful. I am someone that suffers from anxiety, and if I don't keep things written down, if I don't make lists, then I will be more anxious. I have to know what's coming up. I need to be able to look ahead in my month and see what I need to do. It just really helps me feel more calm. Are you like this? I really do feel like if you are an anxious person, this is extremely helpful. I recommend setting 3 different goals for the month. And you can of course have more or less, but I really found that 3 is like the perfect number. I will go ahead and let you know what my 3 goals are for next month, just to kind of give you a rough idea. Number 1 goal, print photos. I am so bad at this, and I hate that I'm bad at it, but we really would love to have some photo albums around the house to look at. My second goal is to get outside and walk every single day. Good sunshine, fresh air exercise. I'd also like to finish a book. So these are just a couple of samples of things that you can do to set your goals. It can be related to your family, your fitness, your spirituality, whatever you want. But I really do, like I said, I love the idea of setting 3 goals per month. I would be lost without my shopping list. I have to have a little running list, and this I keep on the refrigerator. Now, this is not like my meal plan, and this is not my grocery list. This is little things that I'll run out of here and there. So if I run out of, baking soda, I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna start that as a running list. Honey, pepper, whatever it could be, frozen chicken, and I will have this running list of staples that I need to have or love to have in my home at all times. If I run out, I will write it down and make a list. Now, when it comes to grocery lists, I have a whole system that is awesome. I don't actually make grocery lists every single week or every single month. I have preset different lists of groceries that I can use and recycle throughout the year. So I don't have like a grocery list every single week. I tried that, it was too overwhelming. So I just spent like an hour and made myself some cards that have meals and their associated ingredients. And I can just go pull any of these cards out at any given week, and I have everything I need right there. It only took me, like I said, an hour to do. That is why I don't make a grocery list at the beginning of the month or the beginning of the week. It's because that has already been pre-done and I can use it throughout the year. This is things that you've noticed around the house or in your life that you would like to either replace or have. And I like keeping a running list of this rather than just running out and buying it, because oftentimes I've noticed that I don't end up really needing or even sometimes wanting the thing that I had in my head. So I'll write it down. Maybe this is new curtains or new bed linens or a new rug or chair or anything, a sweater. It could be anything, a makeup product, it doesn't matter. But I like to keep a running list of things that I would either like to have or that I need to replace. And at the beginning of the month, I'll go ahead and write these down or reassess from last month and see if it's something that I still want to move forward with. All right, let's get some more light in this room. At the beginning of every single month, I will write down the different cleaning tasks. This isn't general tidying. This is like deep clean stuff that I really want or need to get done. This is like cleaning out the refrigerator. Oh my gosh, I hate that, but it has to be done. I will write that down. Cleaning out the microwave. Maybe I need to do all the blinds. It could be anything like that that I really will forget to get to or like intentionally put away. So I have to make these a priority by making a list. I will be so much more likely to accomplish them. And I'm the kind of person that's really satisfied by ticking things off, which I think is why pen and paper works great for me. I'm like, yes, I did it. So I like to make a list of things to do at the beginning of every single month that has to do with keeping my home tidy and clean. I like to keep a running list of the errands that I need to run. A lot of times this is like a Goodwill drop-off, some kind of donation center. It could be a run to Target for something that I need. It doesn't matter, but if it's an errand, the post office, the library, I write it down. And this is really helpful because I can forget. I can forget to do these errands. And sometimes it's okay to forget, but sometimes there are things that really need to be done. And so Amazon return, that is another one. Like return this on Amazon before your time runs out and you can't get your money back. So any errands like that, especially ones that are time sensitive, I will go ahead and make a list of. In fact, hold on just a second. So I have a happy planner. This is my favorite planner of all time. I just like the way that it's laid out and broken down. It's very, very simple, very easy to use. So what I will do is on the side of my planner, my weekly planner, I will go ahead and write a list of the errands that I need to run that week. So I really like to have this just written down in one place. So I just want to show you these lists don't need to be complicated. You don't need to like get separate pieces of paper and they're kind of scattered throughout the house. You can actually easily keep them in one place or in a couple different places. Just keep it really, really simple and try and utilize whatever kind of planner you have and just even write sticky notes. I love sticky notes and just pop them in there with a few different lists. Okay, bills to pay. I totally regret not writing down that I had a bill due and I spaced it and the late fee was $30. That's a lot of money. I'm so sad. And it's my fault because I didn't write it down. So if I have any bills that are due, I make sure to write them in my planner. And I consider that a list, especially if it's a due date. I will write this bill is due. And then I might the week before write a reminder to pay it, like bill due next week. So I will just keep lists, like I said, kind of compiled in one place, and that makes it really, really easy. So bills due, write them down or you will end up paying the late fee like me, and I promise you will kick yourself. All right, decluttering projects. I have a running list of things that, or areas even, that I would like to declutter the next month. Now, even if your house is totally decluttered, you feel like, whoo, I got rid of, 70% of my stuff, you're never really done. And I think we all know that by now. You kind of have to just maintain, and maintaining is so much easier than the initial declutter. But no matter where you are in the process of decluttering or simplifying your life, if you haven't thought about decluttering some of your stuff, I highly recommend it. My family and myself has decluttered about 85% of our more stuff and it has changed our lives. So I like to keep this as a running list, as a running project in my life. I just maintain the clutter at this point, and it really does help things from getting overwhelming and overrun. So have a running list, places that you'd like to start if you haven't begun yet, or places that need re-decluttering or just a little bit of attention. So these are the lists that I recommend having. Again, you can have lists for, your budget. You can have lists for different restaurants you want to try, movies you want to watch, books you want to read. The list of lists is endless. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Again, if you think there is another list that we should all be making, please let us know in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed, I would love to have you. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.